The 1% Daily Improvement Rule. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share something that can change your life in ways you might not even imagine. It's simple, it's powerful, and it's something anyone can start doing right now, no matter who you are or where you are in life. It's called the 1% Daily Improvement Rule. At first glance, 1% might sound small. It might even seem too small to matter. But what I'm about to tell you will completely change the way you see progress, success, and the way you approach your dreams. This is not a motivational cliche or a fancy theory. This is a principle that has shaped the lives of countless successful people. And if you understand it deeply, it can shape yours too. Think about this for a moment. When we dream big, we often think we need to make massive leaps forward to succeed. We imagine ourselves going from nothing to greatness overnight. We think about drastic transformations, big wins, and breakthrough moments. But life, in reality, rarely works that way. The truth is, most success is built not on giant leaps, but on small, consistent steps taken over time. And the beauty of the 1% rule is that it removes the pressure of having to change everything all at once. It teaches you that progress is not about perfection. It's about consistent improvement, no matter how small it seems today. Let's break it down in simple terms. If you improve yourself by just 1% every single day, by the end of the year, you won't just be 365% better. You'll be over 37 times better than when you started. That's the power of compound growth. Just like money compounds in the bank, your skills, habits, mindset, and life compound when you commit to small daily improvements. And the best part? 1% is so small that it feels doable. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to show up every single day and do something, anything, that makes you a little better than yesterday. Think about how this works in everyday life. Let's say you want to get healthier. A lot of people make the mistake of starting with extreme diets or intense workout routines they can't sustain. But what if you just started by drinking one extra glass of water today, or taking a 10-minute walk, or replacing one unhealthy snack with a healthier option? It might feel like nothing at first, but if you keep stacking these small choices, one day you'll look back and realize you've completely transformed your health without the stress or burnout. The same applies to learning a new skill. Maybe you want to learn a language, play an instrument, or master a profession. You don't have to study for hours a day from the start. Just commit to 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes doesn't feel overwhelming. But here's the magic. Over weeks and months, those 10 minutes add up to hours. Those hours turn into skills, and those skills eventually turn into mastery. That's the hidden beauty of the 1% rule. It's small enough to start right now, and powerful enough to take you anywhere. But here's something important to understand. The 1% rule works both ways. Just like small positive actions compound, small negative habits compound too. Skipping the gym just for today, eating junk food just this once, or putting off work until tomorrow might not seem like a big deal in the moment. But when repeated over days, weeks, and months, they add up. And suddenly, you find yourself far from where you wanted to be. Not because of one huge mistake, but because of tiny, daily choices that added up over time. This is why being mindful of your daily actions is so important. Every small choice is a vote for the person you are becoming. So, how do you apply the 1% rule in your own life? Start by identifying one area you want to improve. Don't try to fix everything at once. Pick one thing. It could be your health, your finances, your relationships, your mindset, or your career. Then ask yourself, what's one small thing I can do today to make this area better? It could be as simple as sending one kind message to someone you care about, reading one page of a book, saving one extra dollar, or practicing one new skill. And tomorrow, do it again. And the day after that, keep going. Here's the secret. Consistency beats intensity. Anyone can be motivated for a day, a week, or even a month. But real change happens when you keep going long after the excitement fades. And the 1% rule makes this possible because it doesn't demand perfection. It just asks for progress. The more you focus on the process rather than the end result, the more you'll find yourself falling in love with the journey. And when you love the journey, the destination becomes inevitable. I want you to imagine something. Picture yourself a year from now. Imagine that every single day between now and then, you took one small step forward. You didn't skip days. You didn't give up when it got boring or tough. You just kept stacking tiny improvements day after day. Can you see how much your life will change? That version of you is already out there, waiting for you to catch up. The only question is, will you start today? Here's the truth about the 1% rule. It's not just about skills or success. It's about identity. Every small improvement is like casting a vote for the kind of person you want to become. When you choose to exercise, even for 5 minutes, you're casting a vote for I am a healthy person. When you choose to write a single paragraph, you're voting for I am a writer. When you choose to practice kindness, you're voting for I am a kind person. Over time, these votes start to stack up and they shape your self-image. And once your self-image changes, your actions follow naturally. That's why the 1% rule feels so effortless once you start. It's not about forcing yourself to do something you hate. It's about becoming someone who naturally does the things that lead to the life you want. But you have to start with that first small step, no matter how insignificant it feels. Because every great journey begins with a single step, and greatness is built in tiny layers. I know life can be overwhelming sometimes. We see others achieving big things, and we feel like we're behind. We scroll through social media and see people living their dream lives, and we wonder if we'll ever get there. But remember this, behind every overnight success story you see, there are years of small, consistent actions that nobody talks about. The 1% rule is your secret weapon to building your own success story, quietly, steadily, and powerfully. So today, I'm challenging you. Commit to your 1%. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because it will never come. Start now. Start small and trust the process. 1 year from today, you'll thank yourself for beginning. 10 years from today, you'll look back and realize that this one decision, to improve just a little each day, was the turning point of your life. And before I wrap up, I want to remind you that this is not just a principle for achieving goals, it's a way of living. When you make 1% improvements in kindness, in gratitude, in patience, in empathy, you don't just change your life, you change the lives of everyone around you. The ripple effect of small positive actions is endless. So if you've been feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or unsure where to start, remember this. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to take one small step today, then take another tomorrow. And before you know it, you'll be living the life you once thought was out of reach. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today, and for allowing me to share this message with you. If you found value in what we talked about, if you feel inspired to take action, then I want to ask you to do one more thing. Subscribe to this channel. Join our growing community of people who are committed to becoming better, stronger, and more inspired every single day. When you subscribe, you're not just following a channel, you're making a promise to yourself to keep showing up for your dreams. So hit that subscribe button, and let's walk this journey together, one small step at a time. Remember, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be a little better than yesterday. That's the power of the 1% rule. And it's a power that's already in your hands. Use it, live it, and watch your life transform.